did do extremely subtle things within scenes.
The editor is really shaping the actor's performance.
I've seen these elements and I make a responsive cut.
I had to cut 5 full versions of the scene before I even did version 1.
It's all about setting up the anticipation of what's going to happen.
Museums are the enemy. Art, if there is such a thing, is in the bathrooms. Everybody knows that. I'm not putting it down, mind you. I spend a lot of time in the bathroom. Whoops. See, museums and cemeteries, they're vulgar, they're all against sex. You know, great paintings should be where people hang out. Think how great you'd feel if you could see a Picasso in your daily diner. It's not the bomb that has to go, man, it's the museums.
I was doing another session like this, a class type of thing, and they had showed some clips from I'm Not There, and it made me think about Heath, of course, but also about you know, the nature of the relationship between the editor and the actor. And a lot of people talk about the relationship between the editor and the director. And of course other relationships on the film, but I think it's a very intimate relationship between the editor and the actor. The editor is really shaping the actor's performance. Obviously, the raw material is supplied by the actor, and I enjoyed working on the film with Todd throughout, but I particularly enjoyed working on the scenes that Heath was in because he was always surprised. In ways that you wouldn't always expect, and he always did interesting things and made interesting choices, and you know, it makes a big difference for the film. He was as deeply researched as Todd or myself or anybody else. He was way into what he was doing.
I'll remember the sounds of my own name.
I think that it is extremely intuitive. And as Brian was saying as well, you know, getting to know the footage and sort of separating what's working for you from what's not. But sort of an ongoing process of examining the material and honing in on the best choices within it.
There's beauty in that silver singing river. There's beauty in that rainbow in the sky. But none of these and nothing else can touch the beauty.
Also, sometimes the footage can suggest how it wants to be cut in a way. Depends on the director and how the scenes were covered, but I think that there are some filmmakers who, in using somewhat less traditional coverage, allow some room for invention and new ways to present a scene, and I think you can feel that as you're looking at it.